Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with the topic governance, meaning and types. In +3 second semester Political Science General Elective paper, whose name is Governance, Issues and Challenges, there is a topic governance, its meaning, types and nature. In today's video we will discuss meaning of governance and types of governance. In types of governance there are 8 types, but in today's video we will discuss meaning of governance and 10 types of governance. In its second part we will discuss rest of the types of governance and nature of governance. But before I discuss meaning of governance and major types of governance, I want to inform my viewers that name of my channel is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. Never forget. If you will search this channel in Google or YouTube, you will get as many as 600 videos. Any video you want, just write the name of the topic and the name of the semester for +3 and name of the topic and name of the year for +2. You will get all the videos, both English and Odia. Let us start. What is governance? A government is known from its governance. A government is known from its governance. A government is known from its governance. If a government will have good governance, it will become popular. If a government will not have good governance, it will be unpopular. So, governance is a medium to determine a government's popularity. A government is known from its governance. If a government will have good governance, it will have name and fame. And if a government will not have good governance, it will become unpopular. So, governance determine a government. So, governance determine a government's popularity. So, what is governance? Meaning of governance. In order to be clear about the meaning of governance, a person must be clear about meaning of government. In order to be clear about the meaning of governance, a person must be clear about the meaning of government. So, what is a government? Government means elected representatives of people to rule. In order to be clear about the meaning of governance, a person must be clear about the meaning of government. A government means elected representatives of people to rule. Whenever people will elect some representatives to rule, it is known as the government. But governance means it has come from Greek word kubernein, Kubernain. Governance means it has come from the Greek word kubernein, Kubernein, and Latin word governare, governare, means to steer. It means manner of steering or of directing and controlling the state. So, governance means it has come from the Greek word kubernein, Kubernain, or Latin word governare, means to steer. It means manner of steering or of directing and controlling the state. It means manner to rule the state. In simple language, governance means process to rule the country. In simple language, governance means the process to rule the country or state. But appropriately, governance means the principle as well as rules by which a government rules the country. In simple language, governance means the process to rule the country, or on the basis of rules, how a government rules the country. But appropriately governance means the process, appropriately governance means rules and principles on the basis of which a government rules the state. It means a government will not rule the country blindly or haphazardly, rather rules the country on the basis of some principles. It is known as governance. So governance means a government will not rule a country or state blindly or haphazardly. A government rules the country on the basis of some principles, on the basis of some rules. It is known as the governance. So the governance means the process how a government rules the country or state. So we are clear about the meaning of governance. Now discuss some definitions which are related with governance. Number one, definitions of governance. According to Kaufman, Kaufman, according to Kaufman, the traditions and institutions by which authority in a country is exercised. According to Kaufman, the tradition and institutions by which authority in a country is exercised. In a country, the manner how authority is exercised through traditions and institutions, it is known as the governance. According to OECD, Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, governance is a system by which business organizations are directed and controlled. According to OECD, Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, governance is a system by which business organizations are directed and controlled. Governance is a system by which business organizations are controlled and directed. World Bank PRSP, Poverty Reduction Strategy Scheme, points out that governance means the way power is exercised through a country's economic, political and social institutions. Governance means the way the power is exercised in a country through social, political, economic institution is known as the governance. So we are clear about the meaning of governance. Now we'll discuss types of governance. Governance is of 18 types. But in this video we'll discuss 10 types of governance. In the next video we'll discuss rest of types of governance and the nature of governance. So first type of governance is the public governance. Public governance means there are some organizations owned, managed and controlled by the government. In these organizations, governance is made on the basis of some principles like permission to people to participate in administration, profit motive is not primary, and rule on the basis of rule, and rule on the basis of the rules of the country. So public governance means there are some organizations which are owned, controlled and managed by government. In these organizations, governance is made on the basis of some principles like governance on the basis of rules, permission to people to participate in administration, and profit is not primary. There are some organizations which are owned, managed and controlled by government. In these organizations, governance is made on the basis of some principles. In these organizations, profit motive is not primary. There is rule on the basis of rules. And people are allowed to participate in the decision-making process. This is the public governance. Then private governance. Some organizations are owned and managed by private persons. In these organizations, governance is made to secure profit, secure interest of organization. Different layers are overcrossed. What is private governance? Private governance means there are some organizations which are owned, controlled and managed by private persons. In these organizations, governance is made in such a manner by which profit will be secure, profit will be primary, interest of organization will have to be secured, and layers of organization, if necessary, will have to be overcrossed. In public sector organizations, layer will not have to be overcrossed. One will have to go layer wise. But in private organizations, private governance, if necessary, layers will have to be overcrossed. Then democratic governance. In this type of governance, people are given chance to give their views and authority is answerable. In democratic governance, people are given chance to participate in the decision making process. People are given chance to express their view against the system, about the system, and authority is answerable. Number 4, land governance. It is a type of governance where land records relating to problem relating to land matters, dispute relating to land are regulated. In land governance, it is a type of governance where land record relating to problem relating to land matter, dispute relating to land are regulated. In land governance, problem relating to land matters, then matter relating to land disputes are regulated. Number 5, internet governance. In this governance, different problems relating to internet, cyber crimes are dealt. In internet governance, different problems relating to internet, cyber crimes are dealt, DEALT. Then regulatory governance. In this system, different persons, institutions, business are regulated. In regulatory governance, different type of people, different type of institutions, different type of business are regulated. Then global governance. In this governance, nations of the world, international institutions, international organizations are governed and international disputes are solved. In global governance, matter relating to nations of the world, international organizations, international institutions, international disputes are dealt. Then project governance. When project is made, it is made on some principles known as project governance. It is its object to complete project in time. Project governance means whenever any project will be made, the project will have to be made on the basis of some principles. It is known as the project governance, and the object of the project governance is to complete the project in time. Then corporate governance. Corporate governance are governed on some principles known as corporate governance. In this governance, interest of corporation, goals of it, interest of shareholders are given importance. Corporations are governed on some principles known as corporate governance. Corporations are governed or regulated on the basis of some principles. These are known as the corporate governance. In the corporate governance, the interest of the corporation, the goal of the corporation, and the interest of the shareholders are given priority. Finally, fair governance. When governance will be made on some rules and principles, it is known as fair governance. When governance will be made on the basis of some principles and rules, it is known as the fair governance. This is the part 1 of governance and types. In second part of it, we'll discuss rest of the types of governance and nature of governance. I request my viewers to use your earphone. Any video you want, just write in Google and YouTube my channel number at the rate Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. You'll get all the videos. Just write your name of semester paper. You'll get videos of +3 level. Just write the name of the year of +2. You'll get videos year-wise. I request my viewers to subscribe my channel and aware of your friends about this channel, so some students will be benefited. A little help to anybody will not go in vain. It is a help to people. Help to people is help to God. Thank you. Have a nice day.